next.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Caleb was one of the most hyped prospects ever out of college football, and I'm not speaking out of turn or any hyperbole there. It's why he was the #1 pick. And you put on his highlight reel, Kate, you can put that highlight reel against anybody the last 50 years. The way that he creates and extends plays, the ways that he can run and still sling it totally off platform and off balance all over the field. He also does it with a flair and eccentricity that is unique and really not common coming into the league as well. A superstar in the making.
Coming out throwing is Williams. And his first pass falls incomplete. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So second down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Williams throwing again here on second down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Man in motion here. 3rd down. Here's Williams. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready. Cover 2. Hey, 21 TA. Long. Let's go. Hut.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
All right, come on. Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
All right. Corner, long, long.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That throw finds Gtowncapp. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They kick the running back in motion. First down, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Back to the line they go, it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Williams from the gun. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
You know, one of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, winning the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Number 1, high. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Here's 2nd and 11. Connects on the crosser. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Ready to stand.
Offense in the hurry up here. Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. He brings it in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Mostert has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And things have gone from bad to worse in their two drives. Hopefully the third time's the charm for them. They find some success. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That's caught, Keenan Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw by Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins take possession of the football. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarter.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 5. From the 42. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
21G.
A give left side to Mostert. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Cover 1, hard. 20, TX. Watson, Oscar. Solo left, Zion.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Wow, wide open here. Complete. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running behind center with Swift. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be caught by Everett. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Toward the sideline, and he's got more. And he's out of bounds, past midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Williams to throw on 1st. Working the sideline, that's Odunze. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We send a man in motion. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
First down, here's Tua. He throws a bullet to the center. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running on 1st with Mostert. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Good. Hey, double one.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Dolphins looking for a score before halftime. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Double one. It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, scat. Ready.
Back to throw, Tua. Finds his man, Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Right. He's right, snug.
They'll run with Mostert. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Time on 3, kick. Out.
One more time with Mostert. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go. Cut 18, pioneer. 19, light.
Williams will look to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, Williams. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. New set of downs for him at the 38.
19 tight.
1st down, Williams. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Williams from the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
All right. Yeah. Twenty-one G.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So we've reached halftime down here in Miami. The Dolphins have the lead. Now we'll send you up to Orlando, our studios there, for Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you.
I suppose not everyone's the biggest fan of halftime. Okay, we'll skip over the break and get right back to the field. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Dolphins are back on offense. Gtowncapp out there once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Had a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Ready. Out.
They'll go again with Mostert. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Come on, 2.
The give on 3rd to Mostert. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Gtowncapp on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Get to the line.
Working quickly here.
20 TX. Hey, 21 TX.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Gtowncapp. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Mostert gets it again here on 2nd. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Go ahead. Whoa.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Out.
Throwing on 3rd, Gtowncapp. On target to Waddle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
21G. Out.
This one's taken in by Hill. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins grow their lead yet again. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Williams. That's the connection to Gtowncapp. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Pressure comes, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams throwing on 4th. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked up, Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. He's got it deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue adding on to that lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again, and they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Corner, long. Turbo 1, hard. Solo left Zion. Hey. Run.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Able to find Achane. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Hey, turbo 2. 20, TX. Hey, turbo 1.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
All right, come on. Set.
Running it after the penalty. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
East, right, no.
Going right back to Mostert. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate,
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
All right. Turbo 3, kick.
They'll try it right with Mostert. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
that's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Yeah. Watch it, Oscar.
First down, here's Tua. Completes this one to Braxton Berrios.
Let's go.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
All right, fellas, listen up. Solo left Zion.
Tua now from the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. The Bears about set for their next possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol, Williams. Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big gain downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins throwing 6 more on the blowout. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins tack on 7 more to their lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal Got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Williams to throw on first. Finds his target, Allen. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Running back sent in motion. First down throw by Williams. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Williams with 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, Williams escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing again on second, Williams. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he's brought down for a loss.
All right, let's go.
Working quickly here. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins authoring a blowout here. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. 21G. 21G. 21G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Dolphins running them out of the building. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Sanders all set to send it away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them.
Cut 19. Let's go now. 18, Lions. 19, Lions. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Williams from the gun. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Out.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, turbo 2.
Trying to set this up quick.
Turbo 2. Hey, 21 T8. Oh.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's going deep. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
44. Ready. Let's go.
They motion the slot man right. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Hauled in by Waddle. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Hey, Turbo 1, Turbo 1.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. On target to Waddle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Here's Tua again. They connect on the deep shot. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. Now they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
Turbo 1, high. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. The 50. the football back down at the 27-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins have it again after yet another interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He's right, snug. Hey.
They kick the running back in motion. Tagovailoa on first down. Launches one deep downfield. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now they face second down. All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the fourth.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Attack, attack! Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57. Right side.
And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Attack. Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Right. Hey, ripple is. Hey, 57. Yellow. Right side.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Hey, 15. Easy. Right side.
Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Come back. 15. Hey, 43, 15. What's that?
Now here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go, hey.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And Smith here, an audible at the line. Now Geno. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Attack!
Throwing now is Mahomes. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Attack!
Now Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
43! Yellow!
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he overshot him there. It's out. Incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Fight on these two. Hey, 57. Hey, 43. 15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hero 15.
And again, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now they'll change things up. Perine will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
No ball, no ball. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
Now Smith.
Man open downfield. It's Metcalf.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. After a 1-point game, 7-6. Here's Myers now to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pacheco gets it again on second down.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, up. Hey, color.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
15.
Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
No ball. Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Geno now to throw. Left side complete to Lockett. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
And now Smith going to change the play.
Throwing now is Geno.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And now they'll shift things around. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Back to throw, Smith.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Smith now to throw.
Repeated the last play, finding Walker.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
2nd down and a yard.
To the air again, Smith. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. 7 yards there and a first down. Smith. Buying time to, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Geno Smith, as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you've got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
Hey, alert! Alert!
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Here we go. Line.
Geno's going to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game...
That went out wide and intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
You and I have talked about adjustments so many times during games. Remember, it's really series to series, but coming out after the half, that's a big opportunity, a big time to come out and make one of those plays that can change a game.
Yeah, first play of the 3rd quarter. So offensively, you think of adjustments, but right defensively, maybe you're playing a hunch. You have an adjustment to make.
Yeah, I think sometimes they have that special in there that, hey, they've run this type of play all in the first half. If you see it, go get it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is down to 2. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Now Geno. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. From the gun, here's Smith. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Smith. Flush to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Throwing is Smith. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10.
Again, Smith. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Hey, on the ball! Indy. Hold.
Walker now on first and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Hey, let's go Sunday. Cover. Run.
Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked up by Nick Bolton. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Jet sweep. Here comes Worthy. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
He lost 6 there on the first down play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Pacheco gets it and tries the left side.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Easy. Right side.
Now here's Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and that will push the lead up to 5.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 5. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Here's Smith.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba.
And he's got it inside the 10. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory.
Smith going to move him around.
Throwing now is Geno.
He completes this to Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Smith throwing again. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
For the lead, here's third and goal.
Now Smith. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Noah Fant
From 8 yards out.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Smith looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but a penalty flag is out. And this looks like pass interference. Let's see.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
No ball, no ball. Hey, it's a clip. Ours.
They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Yellow, come back. 15.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. That is caught. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Attack! Yellow!
Mahomes going to throw. And he comes back with one complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st and goal.
15, yellow. 43.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he stopped immediately there. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Come back.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Hero 15. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy there to make the grab. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. This is 1st and 10.
Check 58. Here we go. 53, 53. 13 there. There we go.
Smith's going to throw it.
And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
No ball, no ball.
Here's Smith. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. That's caught right side by Worthy. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now 2nd and 3.
40, yellow, yellow. Yellow. High down these two, high down these two. High side.
Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
That one caught by Rice.
The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Smith.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Smith to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Geno. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes going to throw it here. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to go up top again.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gold.